So I'd like to apologize in advance for the lack of quality of this video. I've got so much going on right now, but I thought you might want to know about this awesome chocolate chip cookie that is keto friendly that I created this week at my house. Look at these. Actually, this recipe makes about 30 or 40 cookies, but we've been eating them. So I will put the recipe down in the description. But the problem I was trying to solve was that feeling in the past when I have made keto cookies, because I like to use almond flour, the consistency of the desserts was more crumbly than I wanted it to be. I couldn't figure out what sort of binding ingredient would keep it rich and keep it keto and bind it a little better. Well, it's cream cheese. Yeah, it is. I found what I thought was a good typical chocolate chip cookie recipe, and I switched it up a little. Here's what you're gonna need. A half a cup of Swerve Confectioner's sugar. Not sugar, sugar replacement. Half a cup of Truvia brown sugar. There's a tiny bit of sugar in it, tiny bit of molasses, but it still keeps it keto. With that, you will need almond flour. I like to use Bob's Red Mill almond flour. You'll need vanilla extract, an egg, butter, 1/3 cup of butter, 1/3 cup of cream cheese, a half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and set your oven at 350 degrees. First, mix all your sugars, egg, vanilla, and your fats, your butter and your cream cheese. Mix that well. And if you didn't soften the cream cheese, there might be a few little lumps, just blend through it. It'll mix in beautifully. Then add the remaining ingredients and you have your cookie dough. You can put it in the refrigerator, but I didn't do that. I put it on parchment paper by rounded tablespoonfuls. Is that a word? And then you cook it for about 10 minutes. They flattened out really well. If it's too high, kind of push it down. But look at them. Look at them. They're beautiful. And taste them. And remember, like Dr. Berg says, you have to eat your dessert. If you're gonna have dessert, eat it with your meal, immediately following your meal, because you otherwise tap your insulin, and that's what we're trying not to do. So, so good. Oh, the most important thing, your chocolate chips, Lily's chocolate chips. Put about a cupful. Not quite a package. A little over a cupful. I messed that up. But right now, I'm just look at the recipe, okay? These are so good. So good. Remember to play with your food and keep it simple. I don't know the numbers on this stuff, but that's when I started getting successful with keto. When I started just keeping it simple, not overthinking it, and you shouldn't trust my math anyway if I try to do the math to this food. Anyway, I hope you're well. Take care.